Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. More Test of Honor here for you as we start looking at the different scenarios that the game offers, and there's so many, especially with the Sengoku expansion. The first one is actually really nice because it's designed to be a basic starting and learning game, which is always nice when they include something like that to not overwhelm brand new players and get you eased into the game. So appropriately, Battle 1 is called First Clash or Quick Start. So it's pretty simple because they want you actually in this using mirrored forces. So you get a samurai, 3 Ashigaru with spears, an Ashigaru with bow, and an Ashigaru with musket. Now, if both players don't exactly have the same exact forces, you could probably slightly substitute that just to something basic, right? Obviously, nice if it's painted, as it says. So each player also gets the following recruitment cards: an armored samurai hero, loyal Ashigaru spearman group card, Ashigaru bowman card, and a musketman card as well. The main card set has 2 of each, which makes sense. One marked with white and one marked with gray, enough for both players, so easy, again, and very well thought out there. You'll also need the injury cards, shuffle them, and place them face down at the side of the table, and the remaining cards are not needed for this. Then it's going to have you prepare the action tokens, so you get 6 of the character, 6 of the follower, and then also 3 of the fate tokens to be mixed in. As it says, you could do something with slightly different models if needed, but we'll skip that for now. Battlefield's pretty basic layout, right? You got sort of both sides with some middle ground, a little bit of fences, and a shrine. So battles take place on a 3x3 playing area and a little bit of extra room for the cards on the outside. Set up terrain as near as possible to what's shown on the map, but don't worry if you don't have those exact pieces, but just some sort of basic terrain spread there. And then deploy your warriors. So one player flips a coin, although you could just dice off like normal in most games, and pick your starting area, place your hero anywhere within that area. The other player does the same, and then basically taking turns with warriors, remaining warriors in any order. As always, the spearman groups each count as a single choice. Lastly, you lay out your recruitment cards in front of you, and then the sort of background of the scenario is that 2 young samurai from rival clans have met by chance on the road, each intended to stop for shelter and pray at a small roadside shrine, but having arrived at the same time, neither is willing to back down and make way for the other. Heated words are exchanged, families insulted, and soon swords are unsheathed. The only honorable course is to strike down the upstart who has disparaged your good name. Fight in part 6. So you read that out loud, and then follow the main rules to play out the battle, taking turns to draw your cards as normal. The player who deployed first draws first, and remember the 3rd fate token ends each round, so again, basically a built-in sort of turn timer in the game. And then the battle ends as soon as one of the heroes is cut down. The player whose hero remains is the victor. Now, remember that the first time the hero suffers a heavy wound, he takes a test of honor, and if he passes, he carries on with an injury card. However, you can only do that once. And then Battle 2 continues the story of those 2 heroes. Remember, cut down doesn't mean dead. Make sure you remember who won the first game. It'll be important later. So that's one thing that's neat too. You can really link and create like cool campaigns for Test of Honor here, and just do all kinds of neat scenarios and things like that, and really have the stakes of one game and the results of one game really weigh into the next one as characters ideally, like grow older, maybe they gain more experience, more gear, or also accumulate more injuries and things like that, and really sort of become weathered, seasoned warriors over time. So all in all, a pretty cool little learning scenario here, an easy way for both players to get started, and an easy one to also demo for players. Let us know how you like to run this first clash scenario. If you do any variations, what would you do? Hit us up in the comments, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.